Welcome to Friday Night Hoops on SEC Network Plus as we welcome you to Rocky Top and the Food City Center, where tonight the Tennessee Lady Vols open up their home slate for the 2025-26 season against the Buccaneers of East Tennessee State. Both teams look to lay claim to their first win in this still infant season. And welcome courtside to the Summit, everybody, alongside former Tennessee Lady Vol Camera Harris. I'm Cruz Martin. And Cam, both of these teams coming off of losses to begin their season. They're going to rely heavily on their stars here today. Of course, that's Carmen Richardson for ETSU and Talasia Cooper for Tennessee. Or maybe not. Paldo knocks down a three. Late shot clock situation for the Lady Vols. Cooper's got to hoist one and knocks it in. Would you expect anything different from Talasia Cooper as we hit the 1 minute mark here in the first? Wow. Talasia Cooper knocking down another three. 8 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Collins, the Ole Miss transfer, attacks the lane, lines it up and in. Hurst, Paldo, long three, and she got it. And a big smile from the freshman as we head to the third quarter break. Garzone, got a triple. Clark now has been awesome all day. Down low, Gibson in the post, counted in the foul.
And Schelling's got to be real careful. They tried to sub her out, but didn't get to the person to the scorer's table. She cannot pick up 5 before the quarter.
Rowe got open and buries a three. And a timeout called by Greg Collins. It is a 4-point game.
That's so fun. I can imagine playing with my son.
Spearman banks in a three. Third three-pointer of the night for Spearman.
Mason Camp was on target.
Brown got a three. Bryce Brown from downtown, and Orleans retakes the lead by 3. And it's not always in the conventional way, whether it's getting a defensive stop as Z Spearman has an opportunity for a 3-point play. So what's a little bit more running for one of the fastest-paced teams in all of America? A lot of contact. What a finish underneath by Monsanto.
And even Lopez is as a player that they're looking to get back later this season. But when you're playing, if you're ETSU playing a Tennessee team, the focus is really just on you, executing your plays, doing the little things right, so when conference play comes, you're prepared. That's the important thing for this ETSU team.
And you mentioned Daniela Lopez, the junior out of Barcelona, is out tonight with an injury as well. This is a team that has not had health on their side. Without Paige Lyons in the preseason, she missed the entire preseason. Only had 3 practices before playing against Elon on Monday. And the same could be said for Jaden Harper, who started tonight. Paldo got another triple. Second one of the night for the 5-star. After she struggled a little bit from beyond the arc, just 1 of 8 from 3 in the season opener in Greensboro against NC State. She's already knocked down 2 tonight.
ETSU just giving her way too much space. Paldo, again, a freshman who plays with so much confidence. When we were talking to Coach Caldwell earlier today, I asked her, did the freshmen come in with this confidence, or is that something that she's instilled in them? And she said the freshmen came to Tennessee because they knew that they were going to play. And that's the expectation from out the gate, to play hard, play with confidence, play composed, and they're doing a really good job of that. I mean, we're only into the second game this season.
Talasia Cooper knocking down that triple. She had 2 the other day against NC State as well. Cam, you're absolutely right, though. These freshmen have been thrown into the fire. How about your first game being against a top 10 team in the country? That'll make you learn really quick.
Welcome to college basketball.
Everybody always has their welcome to college basketball moment, and none get more intense than the game earlier this week on Tuesday. That was an 80-77 loss for this Tennessee team in a game that they were in control of going into the halftime break, but a strong third quarter from NC State notched things back up, and from there, NC State was able to just make one more play down the stretch to be able to walk out of there with a win. Back-to-back threes for Talaysia Cooper. And that's why she's a preseason All-SEC honoree. Nelson puts the brakes on. Richardson off the heel of the iron. Spearman towering in there for the rebound. Robertson kicks it. Spearman wants in on the action and knocks that one down.
They're rating 3 balls tonight. ETSU is going to have to rotate a lot quicker on that three-point line. You have to anticipate that.
Ball deflected away. Monsanto goes down to the ground. It's taken away. Robertson across the timeline. Cooper's hot. That one off the mark. It's one of the rare misses that you've seen from beyond the arc for this Lady Vols team here in the early going. Tennessee 5 of 6 from beyond the perimeter. Maya Poldo. Spearman again. That one off. And Nelson able to secure the rebound for the Buccaneers. Nelson gets downhill. Wide open three on the way. Boyd can't convert. And Latham secures it as we hit the 1 minute mark here in the first. Wow. Talaysia Cooper knocking down another three. Cooper is 3 for 3 from beyond the arc.
Typically, that would be a really quick shot early into the possession, but she made it, so hey, I'm sure Coach Caldwell will take it.
Foul called underneath as we take a look at the red-hot Talaysia Cooper.
I mean, hands down, man down, just a great look. You have to step up if you're ETSU. Again, late rotation by ETSU. Tennessee is getting some good looks behind that three-point line.
Had 23 points against North Carolina State on Tuesday. She's already up to 9, and we haven't even exited the first quarter yet.
The fun thing about Tennessee's players is that they're long and so athletic that if they're on the three-point line, they can knock it down, but they can also put the ball on the floor and get to the rim. It makes them really, really hard to guard.
Cooper had 11 points in the first quarter against NC State, so getting off to hot starts is nothing new to her, at least this season. Monsanto split the pair, and so Tennessee will try to run the shot clock down as far as they can. About 3.5 seconds of separation. Poldo trying to initiate the offense. Now also trying to create herself. Barker spinning with 2. Barker the contact. And Barker a little bit shaken up on that play. This is a little bit concerning if you're Tennessee. A roster that you have to see a lot of turnover with how fast they play.
It looks like she's holding her neck.
The good news is she's walking it off. As we take another look at the play. It looked like the right arm of Monsanto hit her in the forehead, and that's what caused her head to shoot back like that. Didn't affect her free throw shooting, though. And she knocks down the first. It was 65% a season ago.
Lane violation on Tennessee. Looks like Jada Civil stepped in a little bit too soon.
And it might not hurt you in a game like today, but in a game like you had against North Carolina State, that could be problematic. Richardson drops Civil a 3. Almost got it to go. And we head to the first quarter break. All Tennessee in the early going. Talaysia Cooper on fire in the first quarter.
I mean, one thing Talaysia can Cooper can do is just do it all. Step out, shoot the three, and she's just walking it off.
And welcome courtside here at the Food City Center, everybody. Alongside my partner, former Tennessee volleyball player Abby Clark, I'm Cruz Martin. And welcome courtside to the Summit, everybody. Alongside former Tennessee Lady Vol Camera Harris, I'm Cruz Martin. Welcome back courtside at the Summit, everybody. Cruz Martin alongside Camera Harris, joined by Talasia Cooper for the victorious Tennessee Volunteers 97-47 over ETSU tonight. Talasia, you guys were on fire to start this game. What was going right for you guys? You got a quick turnaround. You play in 2 days on the road against UT Martin. What's going to be the key to getting this team turned around and ready for that game? Talasia Cooper, 18 points and a volunteer win. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome back to Allen Arena. Lipscomb victorious over Seton Hall in 4 sets, 3-1. I'm with Berkeley Mishler, our player of the game. Game high 15 kills for you. What was working so well for you today? Coach, congratulations on the win. After a bit of a rocky start in that first set, you guys settled in really nicely over the last 3. Coach, I was talking to you right before we came on air. I said your team has a lot of fight. You have to admire that from your team, especially this early in the season. What's going to be the key to cleaning up those errors as you face your 3rd top 15 team in the first 5 games of this season on Sunday? There was a lot of times where they got deep into the shot clock and had to force up some shots they probably didn't need to force up. And there were a couple of times, though, where they got in those situations and they were able to attack the basket. They were able to find quality looks, and most of the time they were able to knock them in. So for Z Spearman to lead the way tonight following a 3-point outing. Her 24th game in double figures, just her 2nd 20-point game of her career. Well, that's going to do it for us here from Rocky Top. For our producer, Allison Paris, our director, Isaac Fowler, for former Tennessee Lady Vol Camera Harris, I'm Cruz Martin saying so long from Knoxville.
Difficult to get passes around them.
Baldo knocks down the triple. Mia Baldo, the freshman out of Patterson, New Jersey. Max Prep's player of the year in that state, able to can her first triple of the afternoon.